Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, welcome if you're new. Today I have the update for Expand Those Pans. So Expand Those Pans was created by Dora. She's here on YouTube as Fuchsia Soul, excuse me, and I have her linked down below. And Expand Those Pans is, as the name suggests, you pick or randomize some eyeshadows that you've already hit pan on and you try to expand the pans. So I am working on 4 shadows at the time. I always have one lit setting shade, like cream colored matte shadow, that I try to use 10 times. And then I have 3 other shadows that I try to use 5 times. This has been working for me very nicely. It's kind of going at a rate where I don't get bored of shadows. And I also really like seeing the progress, the expansion that has been made, even in just 5 uses. So without further ado, let's go check out my shadows. So this round I was working on 3 singles and 1 shadow that was in a palette, so we're starting with that. And that comes from the Makeup Beauty Shop Peacock Feathers palette. Now if you know, you know, this is one of my favorite palettes. Can you tell by the amount of pans that I have? And I rolled in the shade Payon, which isn't my favorite, but it's fine. So here is what it's looking like today, and you can see side by side there's minimal expansion. I just use this as a crease color, so with a fluffy brush, and that just doesn't give as much pan expansion as if you would use like a all over the lid like a flat brush or something. But I'm happy that I got to use this 5 times. That's fine. My cat has joined us. She's so cute. So yeah, 5 uses on this. That's rolling out. And then for all, oh my gosh, all the singles, they're in a palette here, and one starting to come apart. Not one from this project, but okay. Let's be careful with that. We're gonna start with the lit setting shade. I don't think this has a lot of pan expansion, unfortunately. I think I wore it down quite flat, but I don't think the pan expanded as much. So here is Zoeva Travel Inspired. It was a good lit setting shade. It's a little kind of grayish, so I did use it in combination with a more starky chalky white. But yeah, I did 10 uses on that, and this is what it looks like now. Then this one also didn't expand too much, but that is because I use this with my finger mostly. This is Makeup Beauty Shop Just a Dream, which is a stunning shadow. There you have it. Can you see the pans like at the bottom? I don't know why this pan is not in the middle. I don't know. But this I mainly use with my finger, so not a lot of pan expansion on this, which is a shame, but I love this shadow so much, and it was a joy to use this 5 times. And then the last shadow, and this one did expand quite a bit. I'm happy about this one. This is another Zoeva, and this is 182 degrees, and this is what it looks like. Could you please focus? Come on. There we go. So here is the pan now compared to what it was. So this one was very nice to use on a day-to-day basis. I flew through my 5 uses. It is, however, not a type of shimmer that I love. I used to love this, but there's now better shimmers in my collection. So this one is more of a like satiny shimmer instead of a really good shimmery shimmer. I like my sparkles and my glitters. This just doesn't really have that, but it was a great base, and I just topped it with something a little bit more sparkly, and I was good to go. So I'm happy that I got 5 uses out of that one. And that means that we're rolling everything out like I always try to do. And we're gonna roll in 4 new shadows. So let's get the wheel with eyeshadows that have pan. I didn't update it yet, but we have 137 options as of right now. If I roll something that I remember I've worked on before, we're not gonna work on it. Except maybe a cream colored matte shadow, because I don't have a lot left in my collection. So let's just see what we roll. First one is ColourPop Lap of Luxe. Okay, that is a dark brown shimmer. That used to be in my Panda palette at the beginning of this year, but it isn't anymore, so we'll work on that. Glam Light Row number 4. I'm kind of scared. That is a green shimmer that I don't really love, but oh well. And then the next one, Glam Shop Mineral. Okay, we worked on that last round or a round before, so I'm gonna re-roll. Sorry for the glare, you guys. Glam Light Creeps number 1. Okay, I'm gonna find those shadows and I will be right back. All right, so for the cream colored matte, since we didn't roll one, I'm gonna pick one and I'm gonna rework on this one again, the travel inspired. I think maybe another 10 uses will expand the pan, but we shall see. Just to show the starting point of this, there it is. Okay, so this round we have 1 extra single from ColourPop. This is the shade Lap of Luxe, and this comes from the Nude Mood palette. This is what mine looks like. So there is kind of a weird pan in here. I think I once dug the back of my brush or like my nail into it, and then I hit pan in there. So like not when I dug my nail into it, but eventually I hit pan in where there was already product missing, like a dip. But that dip did not come from using it, but that dip came from me being clumsy. So there's that. I think we can definitely expand that pan with 5 uses. I think it will be nice to see. And then the other 2, I'm not really happy about this, but the Scooby-Doo Row palette. There's like 2 other shadows that I would have loved to work on, but the one that we rolled is this green shimmer. It's a tiny pan, so we can definitely expand this. It's just not my favorite color. This one I love. That one also very nice. This green one, not the biggest fan, but we're gonna use it 5 times. And then the Glam Light Creeps on Curls palette number 1, there's just 1 pan in this, is this color right here. Also not my favorite color, but I think I can make it work. So there is that. Again, this ColourPop shimmer is kind of that like satiny shimmer instead of a really shimmery shimmer, but we'll make it work. It's a nude color, so it wouldn't be too hard. These Glam Light ones, those are shimmery shimmer. That is a very soft one. I just swatched it and the pan is gone. So, okay. Here are my 3 colors. And then I'm also working on a cream colored matte, but I'm not gonna swatch that. And also my cat got me, see? Scratch for my cat. It's all love. So these are the 3 colors that I'm gonna be working on. 5 uses each. The cream colored matte I'm gonna try and use 10 times. I don't think that'll be difficult at all. And then this is the colors that I'm gonna be working on. Makes no sense together, but I can do separate looks with these colors, and I think it'll be fine. So that will be all for this update. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will hopefully see you in one of my next videos. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.